Hey, so for today's video, I am reviewing a violin which is worth approximately $60. The brand is called Glarry and they've sent me this violin through the post, and many of you have been asking me like what kind of violin should a beginner or somebody who's starting the violin buy, and so I thought I'd review this violin, which for me, obviously first of all the price, $60 seems like not too much, and like maybe a good thing for a beginner or for somebody who's starting the violin. So obviously there's loads of other things that I'm gonna be checking now. The price seems fair, but now let's open it and let's see how it is inside. So it's a 4/4 violin, which means full size, but I think they have all kind of sizes. So this is the box in which it comes. So this is what it looks like. So we have, this is a little explanation on how to get started. Obviously I won't need that, but I think if somebody's kind of starting to play the violin, that might be useful. So what have we got? So we've got extra pair of string, which is quite nice of them to put in there because string do get quite expensive. So you've got these spare strings in case one gets broken, one of the one that is on the violin gets broken. So we've got this. Here we have a little tuner, which I guess you could use, there's many apps, but it's quite nice. This one is the one that you clip on to the violin, which can be quite useful. So this is also included, and then you've got a rosin. So you can actually see how it is. Oop. Okay, so yeah, here's the rosin. So I'm going to be using this actually in a moment to put on the bow. Here we go. Okay, then we've got a shoulder rest. So I don't personally use shoulder rest, but and it's kind of, some people use it, some people don't, but nice something to put it in. That's not in the way. There we go. And then obviously we've got, here we've got the bow. Yep, there we go. So let's have a look at it. Looking pretty nice to me. This is all in wood. So let's tighten it. Okay. Well, I'm going to be putting some rosin on it in a bit, but for now let's just check out the violin, which is the last thing in the box, but the most important thing, obviously. So let's have a look. Okay, this is what it's looking like. That's the back. The back is quite nice actually. So there's no bridge. I think that's because they're sending it, and actually I think it came from America all the way up to the UK, so it traveled quite far. But the bridge is here, and I think they've done this just so that it doesn't fall when it's traveling. So you're supposed to put the bridge on yourself. So let's do this now. I think this is why there's a little explanation sheet so that you can do that. So let's do this. Okay. Okay, so nearly there. This is quite tricky. It can be quite tricky if you've never done it before. Even me, like the bridge slipped a few times, even though I'm used to it. So, sorry, it is a bit tricky, but I'm sure you can get around it with the explanation sheet, and I'm sure there's many tutorials on YouTube. This is not a tutorial video, so I'm not gonna go into depth with it. This is just a review of this instrument. But yeah, just be careful with it, and just be patient, and you'll get there. Okay, finally. So I'll probably be putting this whole passage of me tuning it quicker because you'll all get bored. If you'd like me to do a tutorial on how to set up a violin for the first time, do let me know in the comments. But for this video, let's move on actually trying it. So let's put some resin on the bow. Right, and I'm back. So let's try this violin. Oh, my hair, I don't know what is happening with them today. It's a mess. Anyway, okay, so. Right, so not going to tune it in. I know it's not perfectly in tune for those professional musicians, but because it's all brand new, I don't want the bridge to fall off. So I'm being careful to not move the picks too much. So anyway, let's try and play a few things on there. The bow seems pretty comfortable actually. There's this like plastic black thing which makes it quite comfortable. Obviously, this is a $60 violin, right? So, as you know, the professional violins are worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. So you can't expect the same quality from this. But obviously, when you start the violin, you don't need $100,000 worth violin. So you just need something which is good enough for you to be able to understand how it works and start playing simple pieces. So let's try and play something simple. Maybe a little scale to start. Yeah, that G string sounds pretty good to me. Okay. Out of tune. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna be able to play anymore because this out of tune thing is really disturbing me. But I wanted to do the video ASAP as soon as I kind of receive the violin to show you guys. I'm sure if I wait a little bit more, the tuning will be settled in. But general feedback, I do like it. For $60 violin, honestly, it sounds pretty good. Only thing, yeah, only bad side I would say, well, yeah, like the less good things about this would be the fact that it's a bit difficult to put on the bridge yourself because it isn't marked on where the string should go. So that makes it a little bit difficult, and this is also why it's a bit difficult for when I be able to, I'm gonna have to put the bridge back so that it should be always really parallel and with the violin. The reason it's gone like this is because I've tuned it so much, so I'm gonna be putting it back again and tune it again. But the reason also why it's hard and it's not staying in place is because this bridge isn't marked. So that would be for me the only kind of remark I would do about this violin. Again, I haven't tried others like ones on Amazon or something, so I'm not sure these ones would be any better on this side. But apart from this, for me, it's really pretty good. The bow is great. It's quite nice. It's comfortable to play, and it's not too heavy. It's really pretty good. The hair is nicely done. They bring you rosin with it. You have a spare set of string. You've got a tuner. You've got a shoulder rest. So that's all pretty good. And the violin itself is looking quite good. and most important of all, obviously the sound is actually not bad at all. I'm actually like quite surprised for this price that the violin actually sounds okay. Apart from the, obviously you'll excuse the out of tune, I did my best, but the sound in itself is okay. So yeah, that would be my review. Now again, violins are usually worth much more than this, so you can't have the same quality. But I think, yeah, in general, I would give a pretty positive feedback, and I would say it's totally worth that $60. So if you're a beginner, I think you could try it. Try and maybe have somebody who knows how to put the bridge on here to help. That might be helpful. But yeah, maybe, you know what, guys, maybe I should do a compare video between this violin, which is $60, and the violin that I'm getting loaned, which is worth several hundreds of $1,000s. Maybe that would be interesting, actually, to show you guys the difference. But anyway, I hope, this, obviously, I try to play on this. Please don't take this seriously. It's just, it's promise you, it's not that easy to play on when you're used to a violin that is worth way more. But I just wanted to experiment a bit and show you guys what it sounds like. So maybe I could do a compare video, and then this violin will have had time to settle in, like the new strings will have had time to settle in, so intonation won't be a problem anymore, hopefully. And yeah, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Putting the details of this violin down below if you want to check it out. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you enjoy my videos. And that's it. Bye for now.